the least social people made social media. When you guys see a picture of Mark Zuckerberg, when you see a picture of Mark Zuckerberg and that salamander face looking at you, those dead, lifeless eyes, do you want to get social with that guy? Do you want to invite him to your party so he can show up with a tennis ball or whatever he thinks people bring to parties? Definitely the type of guy that shows up like, I brought Sudoku. Cool. Get in the corner and count colors. Nobody wanted you here, man. Your twitching scares people. Mark Zuckerberg is one of the people that like actively sunk society, you know? Most of us think differently forever because of one man in a hoodie. It's pretty crazy. He ruined aunts. Ruined them. Aunts are crazy people now. You used to go to your aunt's house, you're like, hey, Aunt Kathy. She's like, hey, eating a cigarette? Regular lady, you know? Now you're like, hey, Aunt Kathy. She's on Facebook. What the fuck's the government doing? Just close the laptop, Kathy. Just sitting there arguing with people she'll never see, doesn't know. There should be some sort of online fight anonymous meeting for people to go to. Just like a church basement, there's 6 other people drinking coffee, and you're like, hey, my name's Chad. I go by Scream Daddy 76 online, and yesterday after dropping my kids off at school, I told a woman on TikTok who said she didn't like Guardians of the Galaxy to get fucked. A lot of it's arguing about things that aren't even real. Like, Mark Zuckerberg is one of the people that made it very easy to just toss around conspiracy theories. You write 7 words over a picture and press send, and somebody somewhere is like, yep. Came to my magic box, it's gotta be real. Do you know how hard it would have been years ago to get a conspiracy theory across? Like in the 1800s, you would have had to ride a horse. For days, you would have had to go uphill, downhill. You gotta cross a ravine. You gotta light a fire to live. By day 3, you're like, I don't even believe this shit anymore, you know? I'm not gonna go into that town and tell them the sheriff's a lizard, but now. If there's anybody here right now that does not have money figured out, there is a huge chance that Jeff Bezos has your money. There's a huge shot, because he sort of has all of the money, right? And we did give it to him. We didn't ask any questions at all. No, he went, here's Amazon, and we went, great. All I gotta do is push a button and a box is thrown through my window. Perfect. Do you want to hear about the repercussions? No, I'm not putting pants on today. Button box. And if that box doesn't show up, more button, more box. I just feel that tech nerds need to be stopped, personally. I really do. They've been running way too free for way too long. And they've just done way too much damage. And you know what's crazy? Jocks were out there stopping them. For years. Jocks were out there hunting them down. Every time a jock saw somebody with a Texas Instruments calculator and glasses, they just started punching them right there. They just started hitting him, and the rest of us were like, come on, jocks. Leave them alone. And jocks were like, you don't understand. If we don't kill them now, in 20 years, they're gonna kill us. Jocks are the smartest people that ever lived, man. They can just see into the future. And everybody hated them when they were running things. Everybody's like, they're so stupid. All they do is dunk. They grab my tits. Yes. They did. They grabbed a lot of... Look, jocks grabbed my dick. They're not even gay. That's just who they were for some reason. Jocks would run down hallways honking crotches. But they look you in the eyes. They go to parties with people. Again, I'm a full dork that was not... These people didn't like me when I was a kid. Grade 5, right? These 5 jocks, okay? They gave me a wedgie, and they did it so hard that I was in the air. I was in the sky. I was above their heads. My balls inside my body. 28 kids saw that. They did that in front of 28 kids. When jocks ran the world, 28 people saw me get a wedgie. Now that tech nerds run the world, millions of people would have saw that. It would have went everywhere. It would have been in Latvia. There would have been reaction videos. There would have been a weird Euro dance track to what I said in the video, you know? Ah, my balls. Ah, my balls. Ah, my balls. Ah, balls, 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 balls.